So back in the day, was an app called Vine. A lot of people came up from the app. Logan Paul, yourself as well. How do you stay relevant after going through the Vine days when it ended?
Yeah, Logan Paul, King Bass, Lee Envy, Don Benjamin, Daystorm. Well, one of the hardest things, it is to stay relevant because there's a lot of people I've worked with, not the people I just named, but there's been other creators. You don't see them anymore. It's for me.
What's up, Fuzi?
Vitaly, what up? So you don't really see them no more. For me,
you do, but for the wrong reasons.
Hey, Vitaly, what's up?
Shout out twice.
Shots fired, bro.
I'm gonna go along with this guy just fine.
I did a movie with Vitaly. The movie was trash, but I did a movie with Vitaly. Anyways,
so staying relevant.
So staying relevant, I think it's really a mindset, right? I had no plan B. Once I started doing this is what I wanted to do. Being a creator was never the goal, right? This was more for fun. I write movies right now. I audition a lot, and now I'm just like, I don't really see a lot of representation from me, so I started writing my own stuff. But it was just a mindset. So the way I stayed relevant is just fuck everybody. I'm just gonna keep doing it. And I really don't give a fuck if you don't like my content. I'm just gonna keep doing it, and it worked.
Have you ever switched up your content? Be like, yo, this is what's going now. Let's see if I can switch it up just a bit. Because I never have.
I'm gonna tell you, no. Look. You can adapt, right? You can adapt a little, but to switch up your content, like I'll give you an example. I saw the wave for streaming way before. I try to go on stream, right? I do a lot. Bro, that's a different avenue. Like that
Whole different game
not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I do 200 million views just on Facebook a month. Like I'll show you my analytics, you know what I'm saying? I do 200 million views a month just on Facebook. You know what I mean? Look, 'cause I know niggas be talking shit. Like this, the last 28 days I did 166 million. You know what I mean? So,
those are my TikTok numbers.
I can't go on live. I can't stream for hours and hours. Yeah. So if I wanted to change it up, I would stop doing what I'm doing and try to go do that. But that's not me.
Different lane.
So you stay in your lane. It's just what it is.
Also, bro, Facebook pays really well, by the way. Like even one of the highest paid.
Hey, shout out to Facebook bots. Shout you guys out because ain't nobody working over there.
That's true. It's all AI now, man. Shots fired again. So let's go back in time, Antonio. So what's your most viral moment coming up, and how did you get into the industry itself?
I got into the industry. Here's the crazy part. I was a nurse, dog. Like
what?
Nurse. I got my bachelor's in business from FIU. After that, I got into a bad motorcycle accident. Shout out Panthers. After I got into a bad motorcycle accident, this is nothing compared to in my spinal cord. Your spinal cord is divided into three parts. You have your cervical, your cervical, thoracic, and your lumbar. In my thoracic, I shattered T3 and T4. During the operation, one of my lungs collapsed. I flatlined. I was gone for 22 seconds. They had to revive me back. I was diagnosed as a paraplegic, and I was on life support. Like on the fourth day, I was in a coma. On the fourth day, I snapped. On the fourth day, they gave my sister this paper called a proxy that would eventually allow you to pull the plug or whatever it is. It was just that bad.
Yeah.
On the fourth day, I snapped out of it. And I walked out the hospital 28 days later with no rehab needed. The most insane shit. Anyways, my experience there, I wanted to be to someone what they were to me, and I just started researching to be a doctor. Fuck that, it's another 8 years of school. I don't know what. I became a nurse, yo, and that's what I was doing.
8 years of school you put in?
No. To be a doctor, I needed 8 more years.
So you became a nurse instead?
How many years did that take you?
It was only 2 years.
Okay.
I did an associate's in science in nursing. I got into nursing. I wanted to work in ER, but Mercy Hospital was only accepted. And Mercy Hospital had a rule. You had to work like I think a year doing a medical surgery. I was just dealing with geriatric patients. It was the same shit. It was knee surgery or hip surgery. It was the same, whatever. Anyways, I'm doing all this. I met my girlfriend at the time. I'm with this girl for 1.5 years. I was in love with Shorty, and she did something crazy. She cheated on me.
No way.
Yeah, so it was my first time I ever experienced something like that. I thought I was too smart to get cheated on.
Yeah.
Anyways, I experienced that, and that put me in a dark place. And so, anyways, because of that. I think like a week later, somebody sends me a picture on Facebook. She was in the Bahamas with the dude that she cheated on me with, and I'm in the garage, simping like a bitch, like, and right there, my life took a turn at that moment. Vine was like a thing. I was living in Miami. I saw a video by Jessica Vanessa. Shout out to Jessica Vanessa.
Shout out to him.
I remade the video, but I was making fun of myself being cheated on. She found out about it. Oh, why you talking shit? I'm like, So I did 9 more videos about her, and in that process, in that process, I blew up, and she created this Tonio Skits persona, and I just got so good at it.
So L, you turned that shit to your greatest W.
Yeah, I got so good at it. I literally left the job, my working in the hospital. All the people that were working together lived in LA. I'm like, I got to be a part of that somehow.
Right.
And I talked to my family. I'm like, look, I want to move to LA. They thought I was bugging.
Crazy.
They're like, you're making 6 figures income right now, and you want to go shoot
skits,
15-second videos with strangers. I said, yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I got a vision.
And 3 months after I left, 3 months later, I'm signed to Heartbeat Digital. I'm working with Kevin Hart.
Let's go.
I'm in Hawaii with one of the who was it? It was Jake
Paul?
Yeah,
Paul.
I'm in Hawaii with Jake Paul and 9 other creators shooting with Kevin Hart. We're producing and we're using his production company. And then I landed Walla Now, and the rest is history.
So hold on. I want people to take notes of what this man just said. He took a L, which every single one of us take in life in different ways, but we all take L's. And he turned it into a positive.
Yes.
That is what the greatest men in human history have done. That is the talent they've always had, to take losses and turn them into positives. That's what Napoleon did. That's what Caesar did. That's what all great people like Steve Jobs did. Steve Jobs got fired from his own damn company.
Yeah, he did.
And then he came back and saved its ass. He took a L and turned it into a positive. So that's just something that, like, what he just did, bro. That's unbelievable.
Well, also, your point of contention here, where your girl cheated on you, most guys just give up. Oh, fuck this. Life is bad, bro. I'm going to sit in the corner and cry. You said, fuck that. I'm going to do something actively and make a change. And that brought to you a whole new avenue where you are today. That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, her
revenge.
Her wholeness created.
Revenge. Say, keep it real. Revenge motivated you.
Has she
keep it real.
Seen you since you came back?
Yeah.
To where you are now?
Almost 3 years later, I came back to Miami. I ran into her at Dayland Mall.
No way.
Yeah, and she gave me this indirect apology, right? Like, I'm sorry for whatever happened back then. Oh my God, I knew you were gonna be something like this. Da, 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 da. And I kept it cordial. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I went to go do whatever I was doing. She did reach out sometime after that. She had some work because she became a nurse. She had some work shit that they were going to California. She hit me up like, yo, I might be going to California. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all. I did let her come to my house. I smashed. I never talked to her again.
It don't hit the same. I was about to say, it don't
go.
hit the same.
I never talked to her again. I took pictures with her. I still got the picture. I took pictures. She got to see the way I was living, the house. But I had famous people coming in my house. You know, she saw all of that.
And that shit.
I smashed, and then never spoke to her again.
I guarantee you, she regrets ever leaving you, bro. Dom, what you gonna say?
You know, I used to care. I used to care about whether she regretted it or not, and I
don't care anymore.
Stopped giving a fuck. Like,
I was saying, when you do that, it never really hit the same. Like, it's almost like you waiting for that day. I know even with me, my girl I had cheated on me in 2021. I blew up in 22 when I first went viral. So yeah, I mean, it motivated the shit out of me. I mean, I remember her walking out. The last thing that she said, I was blogging at the time, like researching, blogging, writing blogs and shit. She was like, why are you doing this? It don't pay. So that's the reason I'm leaving now, because you're always focusing on tomorrow instead of the day. And it's like, so yeah, I mean, I did the same thing. Yeah. You get up and then you just want to validate yourself like, okay, yeah, I'm up now. But you feel empty. It's almost like, damn, I didn't allow myself to get back down to the level I was prior to being up. Yeah. It's almost like the post-nut clarity is 30 times worse than anything you ever for real. When you go back, because it's like I'm already above this, and it really just shows, man. It's really very powerful and motivating.
So Tony, your career has been a long time, and was your point? Obviously, you had that breakup, but was your point where you ever wanted to quit? like before or after this? Like you were like, you know what, this is getting too hard. It's hard to innovate. I got to just like stop doing content.
I've been asked that question several times, and I can never really pinpoint a point in time where I thought I wanted to quit. There was times where I needed to stop. Right? It's a lot. Yeah. So it's just balance, really. Once you figure it out, but me to stop, like I love what I do. Yeah. I love being creative. I love like just bringing new things out there, reaching millions of people. Like I really like that. You know what I'm saying? Shifting the culture. Like I enjoy doing that. So I never felt like I wanted to quit, but I did feel like, I need to take some time off, or I did feel like that, and I did do that. Like I'll. Yeah.
So you mentioned something about being a creator. What are the dopest parts about being a creator, and then the worst parts? So we'll start with the best parts first.
The best parts is, man, being able to. Somebody said bitches.
You said bitches.
If you only doing it for the bitches, you ain't gonna last long, my brother, because you're gonna get the bitches, and then what? Being able to inspire, being able to reach so many people and entertain people that it's just a dope feeling. Like I said earlier, before shifting the culture, I'm from Dominican, Puerto Rican, so in my country for like 3 years running, they would play my skits, even though most of them were in English. They were playing on this specific channel in the country every fucking day. They will play that shit. And recently, just about 2 weeks ago, somebody sent me a commercial. I'm in a very famous Dominican artist music video, and that was playing over there too. So that's exciting for the country your parents originated from to recognize you,
support you.
And also, I'm in a position where I was able to help my family, and so those are the pros. Cons is you're always under scrutiny.
Who cares?
The algorithm starts shifting, and people don't see your videos. You fell off.
Oh shit, yeah, bro.
Like I meet people to this day, like, yo, bro, like like I don't see you no more. Like you don't shoot no more. Bro, I'm posting twice a day. Like what? It's just the algorithm. But anyway, just dumb shit like that you hear. Also, the dating life is a little weird sometimes because people think they know you, or they already assume. Yeah. I work with the most beautiful women in the world, so I meet a lot of women that have some issues with that. I don't even meet them; they're irrelevant if they have issues with that, because I never whatever. Yeah. So there's that negative side to it. It's just what it is, and. And the lack of privacy, but I'm at a point where none of it matters. I'm just looking at it from other people's perspectives, but that's just what it is. But I believe there's more pros and cons to this.
Listen, if you have no haters, you're not doing your job, number
Facts.
one. And number two, when it comes down to haters, 95% of them are broke, so who cares what a broke man thinks? So I get it is what it is.